すぐ始めるよってに、そんなまま撮ってな。すぐ始めるよってに、そんなまま撮ってな。すぐ始めるよってに、そんなまま撮ってな。すぐ始めるよってに、そんなまま撮ってな。お待たせしました。
はいどうも、皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか。おときでございます。ではオブリビオン続きをプレイしてまいります。
ほな始めます。
よし、何すんだっけ。なんか報告するんだよね。マーティンに届けなければ。了解。
Thank Talos you've returned safely. Do you have the amulet?
マンカーキャモランには逃げられてしまった。
Please tell me you have some good news. Ah, good. You should take that to Martin right away. He'll be in the Great Hall reading. He's hardly taken time to sleep since you left.
了解数大広間ってのは正面のここ。あ、いるいるいる。
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet, did you? By the Nine! Such a thing is dangerous even to handle. Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you'd better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power. I don't know. Maybe. I suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I'll have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies in Bruma. It is now clear to me that the only way to stop the Oblivion invasion is to relight the Dragonfires. Emperor, Amulet, and Dragonfire. With these divine gifts, the Daedra of Oblivion have been kept at bay for thousands of years. While the Dragonfires burned, the divine barriers kept the Daedra from making more than fleeting visits to our world. But the Dragonfires can only be relit by an heir of the Septim blood, wielding the Amulet of Kings. This was the essence of Manca Cameron's plot. He was undone only by the merest chance, but his complete victory remains perilously close. We must recover the Amulet of Kings and relight the Dragonfires before it is too late to stem
ウリさんこんばんはです。ゆっくりどうぞ。
This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself and given by him to Manca Cameron. I believe Manca Cameron used it to create his paradise. It should give us the means to open a gate there ourselves. I will continue studying it. I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest, but the workings of fate may be seen in this too. The gods can turn anything to good, or so I piously told those who came to see me for advice. Perhaps I may yet come to believe it myself.
このゲームね、やってる分にはめちゃくちゃ面白いんですけど、見てる分には多分すごい地味に感じるんじゃないかな。大丈夫です？見ててつまらなくないです？あれ、さっき外にいたのにな、ジョフリーさん。どこ行った？いたわ。
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful. Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated. Thank you. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Birdie Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers.
大丈夫です。よかった。
Find out what they know and what they're planning if possible. I'm counting on you to もうそのクエストになってんの？ステファン団長から聞くように。
Good evening, sir. Sir.
この人か。
What can I do for you, sir? We always see them near the runestone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that you have been given the freedom to attack the enemy that we all crave. Good luck. We will keep the Emperor safe here. Don't worry. Aye, she's a beauty, isn't she? It's hard not to admire the stonework. That's some real craftsmanship, that is. The Mythic Dawn will never take Cloud Ruler Temple, not while any blade still draws breath. Farewell.
こっちの方？いた！こんな急な坂だったのね。上から見たらあんま急に見えなかったわ。天使タイプだから、魔法の威力が弱いわ。何これ？えなんか見た目があれ？夕暮れ時にルーンストーンの付近で目撃する。夕暮れ時にしなきゃいけないのね。今 PM3 時。夕暮れ時って5時ぐらいで OK？
For Lord Dagon. Die, unbeliever!
深淵の暁の密偵の一人であるジャールが死んだ。もう一人の密偵についても調査を続け、ブルーマにおける活動拠点を特定する必要がある。ジョフリーが言っていたように、ブルーマ衛兵隊のバード隊長に相談するのが一手だろう。地下室の鍵と記された鍵を手に入れた。深淵の暁の密偵たちがブルーマに設けている活動拠点を探し出す手がかりとなるかもしれない。衛兵隊のバード隊長に相談すれば市内の不審な動きなどについて聞けるかもしれない。セクシー。とりあえずブルーマの衛兵隊のバード隊長。ここがブルーマね。外にいるのかな？これ街の外に出るんだよね。あれ？城って書いてあったね、さっきマップ画面で。
How do you...
いた。
I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard. I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect. Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious? God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it. Good day.
Hello, I'm here to relieve you. Let's hear it.
まずここ行かなきゃだな。なんかこの街覚えてるわ。覚えてるというか思い出すわ。ここゲームが進んだら確か盗品買い取ってくれる店が
How can I help you?
利用できるようになったはずだが、ここだね。特になんもなさそうだっけ。地下があった。ジャールの家の地下で敵の計画が記された文書を手に入れた。直ちにジョフリーに見せるべきだろう。了解。取れないなこれ。これか。他には戻ろうか。あれ戻る。ここ。はしごなしによく登るね。ジョフリーは中。いた。
What have you learned about the spies?
わかったよん。
This makes for grim reading. The Mythic Dawn did not take long to locate Martin again. The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate both of them.
長続き。
The plans you found make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against us here. You must eliminate their agents in Bruma.
Hmm? 両者を探し出して始末。 うん。全然場所わかんねえん
What
だ
have
け
you
ど。
learned? You must eliminate. Let me know when you have found and eliminated the Mythic Dawn agents.
ブルーマに潜伏してる。ブルーマにとりあえず行くか。で、自力で探さなきゃいけないわけね。なんか知ら
Something
な
I
い。
can help you with. Not on my watch. Captain Bird will know for sure, though. We all report to him. Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Jorunda, has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail and she's destitute. What are you looking for? The general trader and clothier. Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear they took all their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing. He's that thief
なんかクエ
that
ス
the
トが追
Imperial
加された。
Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk. Farewell.
なんか知ってたら自分たちで
I've
対
heard
処す
that
るよ
Arentus
ね。
Valvius at the chapel can
衛兵
conjure
なら。
up creatures. Take care.
夜だから人がいた
Go
わ。
ahead, please. Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home, what with all the troubles in the world. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Raynil Draelus made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and
やっ
Raynil
た
slew
時
him.
吸血
Kind
鬼
of
に
strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire.
苦しめら
He
れた
seemed
のを
to
思い
be
出した。
such a likable fellow.
確か吸血病って病気にかかって吸
Be seeing
血
you.
鬼になっちゃって散々苦労したんだよ。これ昼にした方がいい？人がいねえよ。で、ダメ。結局人おらへんやないかーい。
Hello.
One more coin, and I can get a pair of shoes.
Nothing comes to mind. It's coming back to me.
ジャールの家の窓から誰かが外を見てい
Seems
る
I saw
のを
someone
見かけ
looking
た。
out the window at Gerald's house the other day. Someone I'd never seen before, when Gerald wasn't home. You see what I mean? Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talk has given me a powerful thirst. Thank you kindly.
ジャールの家どこだっけ？これがもうわかんなくなったよ。確かこっちの方だっけ？あの家だっけ？これ？違うな。あれ？ジャールの家どれだっけ？
Good morning.
違う。これか？これだ。あの洞窟の奥は怪しいよね。 手を外そう。暗い。あ、何もいない。何もいないけど音楽が。ん？ん？これは来たとこ？違うとこ？違うとこ来た。
ゆうりさん、こんばんは。
ゆりさんこんばんはです。ゆっくりどうぞ。
うりさん、ゆうりさん、こんばんは。ゆうりさん、うりさん、こんばんは。
なんでカニがおるん洞窟の中に。おお、びっくりした。びっくりしたー。お、深淵の暁の密偵の一人であるサベーリー・ファラムが死んだ。密偵を2名とも始末したことをジョフリーに報告しておくべきだろう。了解。オッケーオッケーオッケー。戻れる？あそこから出れるわ。ジョーフリー。
What have you learned about the spies?
倒したぜ。
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But we have not eliminated the threat against Bruma and Cloud Ruler Temple, only delayed it. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xerxes.
マーティンと話した方がいいのかな？
I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma. You should...
ゆりさんは字幕を読まなくても理解できるんだろうな、やっぱり。羨ましい。勉強しなかった自分が悪いんだけどね。
Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one. I've learned that the Mysterium Xerxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Manka Cameron bound himself to the Xerxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further. A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book. But I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual. The only way to obtain a
ゆうりさん、専門的なこと話してたりすると2割くらいはわからないですよ、ゼロ。おうおう。
それでも2割なんですね。すごいな。
The library here has a copy if you need it. Remember, the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will consume the physical form of the artifact in order to release its Daedric power. I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest. The workings of fate may be seen in this too. The gods can turn anything to good, or so I piously told those who came to see me for advice. Perhaps I may yet come to believe it myself. I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return.
何らかのデイドラの秘宝を手に入れ、雲王の神殿にいるマーティンに渡さなければならない。デイドラの秘宝の入手方法については、現代の異端者なる書物を読めばわかるかもしれない。現代の異端者。お、本読んだらスキルが上がった。現代の異端者なる書物にアズラの祠の位置が記されている。その祠を訪ねれば、デイドラの秘宝の入手方法がわかるかもしれない。うん。行きましょうか。あら、遠そう。お、いける。ここ登れる？かなり急だけど。登れてる？登れない。道じゃあねえな、これ。なんとか歩けてるから歩けなくなった。いけた。あれ？いけない。よいしょ。よいしょ。どうやってこの山越えよう。どっかに道。困ったな、これ。道ない道があれば道に沿っていけば着くんだろうが。あ、何あの石碑みたいの。これもあれか、1日1回パワーをもらえるやつか。道なさそうね。こっちの方に村かなんかあるな。あ、これ公園。すっげえ公園。ちょっとこの角度やばいよ。ゆっくり。しゃがんで、ゆっくり。ゆっくり。こう、走っても良さそう。大丈夫そう。こっちにもなんかテントがあるし、こっちにもなんかあるし。
転がり落ちそう。
ねえ。転がり落ちるか、滑り落ちるか。あ、滑ったらもう転がるか。なんか、いろいろあるなぁ。あ、なんか建物が。ちょいと敷地内通らせていただきますね。で、向こうの方。外では松明持ってもあんま変わんねえな。近くしか照らせないから。まあ、松明の明かりってのはそんなもんか。上がれね。上がれね。くそ。よいしょ。上がれねー。想像以上に急な坂だった。困ったな。 ここ行ける。あ、これ道もしかして。時たま引っかかる。よいしょ。上がれたー。なんか発見。あれ。よいしょ。アズラの祠、ここだね、言ってたのは。で
I'm trying to concentrate if you don't mind.
悪ござんした。ここで何するんだっけ。この祠を訪ねれれば、デイドラの秘宝の入手方法がわかるかもしれない。訪ねたけど。なんか消えた。あ、ここにいた。
You have entered a holy place. What is your business here? These are dark times, and people's minds are poisoned by rumors and superstition. Unless you can persuade me of your good intentions, I cannot speak further on this matter. Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. These are... We watch and wait. This place is sacred.
ここまでたどり着いたけど。どうすればいいんだろ
う。You have entered. These are...
同じことしか言わないな。
Go then.
だからなんであなたいちいち消えるの？
You have... All right. What a great story. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. You can't scare me. Ugh, that's foul. Remarkable. Goodness. What can I... Your waste... Not funny. Not even a little bit. This is the shrine of Azura, Queen of the Dawn and the Dusk. What is your business here, traveler? If you wish to speak to the lady, visit her shrine at dawn or dusk. Leave her an offering of glow dust, and perhaps she will deign to speak with you.
なんだよそれ。アズラを召喚するには、ウィル・オ・ウィスプから入手できる発光する塵を捧げ物として献上する必要があることを、アズラの信者から聞かされた。彫像には夜明けもしくは夕暮れに近づく必要がある。このクエストの開始条件、レベル2、とっくにレベル2は超えてるね。あどこで入手できるんですかそれ。マジで教えてくんねえの？あれもしかして。なに攻撃は全く効果がありません。どうすりゃいいの？どうすりゃいいの？どうすりゃいいの？消えちゃった。当たりゃしね。なんかあ、狼を倒そうとしてたのか。てかあいつどうやったら倒せんのかな。ウィル・オ・ウィスプでどっか行っちゃったけど持ってないよね。そんなの手に入れてないよね。 あれもういなくなった。明るくなってきたから、まだそんな時間じゃないよね。あ、でも、あれ ?PM7 時ってことはこれから暗くなるんじゃん。いねえ。いなくなった。物理攻撃は一切効かねえし、魔法もなんか効いてる感じなかったね。いない。てか、あ、いた。
You have been told what you must do.
You have been told. You have been told.
みんな同じことしか言えなくなった。このウィルなんとかがいないのよ。あ、なんか倒してた？あった。なんかもう、ウィル・オー・ウィスプって聞くたびにウィル・オー・スプレイが出てくるんだが、もう、頭に。プロレスラーの。
You have been told what?
あ、ほんで？夕暮れ、朝か夕暮れ？捧げ物として献上する必要がある。夜明けもしくは夕暮れ。夜明けまで待たなきゃいけないのかな。これで朝6時ぐらいになる？夜明けって何時頃を指すんだろう、このゲームは。あ。取ったよね？俺取ったよね？どこにあんのかわからないが。
You have been.
取ってるね。どうすりゃいいんだろう。夜明けの時間過ぎちゃった感じかな。反応なし。
You have been told what?
どこにあるんだ？あ、これだ。持ってるね、ちゃんと。夜明けの時間過ぎちゃった？夕暮れ。あ、食べちゃった。いや、ダメじゃん。
ゆうりさん、時間指定ややこしいですね。
です。あ、食べた後か。オートセーブされたのは。マジか。またあのっちり。ゲットしなきゃ。使えばいいのかと思ってポチったら食べちゃった。 とりあえず夜にならないと。あ、いたいたいたいたいたいたいた。痛い痛い。なんかこいつ相手にすると狼来るな。なんで狼がゴールド持ってんだか。オッケー。無事ゲット。んでセーブしとこう。5時22分。夕グレーではないのかな。1時間進めてみよう。夜明けもしくは夕暮れに近づく必要がある。発行する塵を捧げ物として献上するってのはどうやんの？
You have been
あ。
You have been
みんな同じことしか言わねえわ。無反応。どうやれば？捧げ物として、どこにどうやって？ただこれ調べりゃいいんじゃねえの？これはもう夜だ。より強き勇者を求めている。レベルが足りないってことかな？この冒険を始める者として、アズラはより強き勇者を求めている。レベルが足りないってこと？いや、必要レベル2だろ。このクエストの開始条件、レベル2。今俺レベル2超えてるよね？どこ？あ、レベル1だわ。あれ？自分のクラスのメジャースキルを習得していく必要がある。
ユーリさん、レベル足りなかったのね。
みたいです。他なんかクエストあったっけ？他あればそっちをやって、結構あるね。ブルーマのアルノラ・オーリアという女性が盗まれた金を取り返すために助けを必要としているという話を聞いた。彼女の家まで赴き力になれるかどうか確認してみよう。他のクエストやってりゃそのうちレベルも上がるでしょう。ここか。お邪魔するよ。
Can't you see that I'm upset? Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover? I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too. Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits. Our affairs are... Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures and Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. Good.
力にはなれそうにない感じ？
I'm listening.
え。
I doubt it. Don't talk. I can't argue with that. That's great. How's it go again? Don't talk such rot.
これは嫌いか。
I doubt it. You've got a... That's great.
冗談が大好きみたいだね、この人は。
I can't argue with that. I doubt... Where did you get... Don't try to manipulate me. I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it. I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in, or are you out?
一枚かませてもらうぞ。
Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him. Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it.
ブルーマ地下牢に行って。
He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
あ、交渉するのね。地下牢に入れてくれますかね。
Go ahead.
いやいや、どうもどうもこんにちは。ここ？ こら。なんかすんなり入れるみたい。あれ？どこ？あ、ここ。あれ？違う？どこ？え？え？え？カーソルの方に行けないんだが、ここ行ったら違うとこよね。あれ？あ？え？回り込んでいく系。何これ？え？あ、地下路ってんだからやっぱ地下だよね。
Go ahead, please. She holds public audience in the Great Hall on weekday mornings. If you... What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business.
立ち会いがあれば OK と。ちゃ。あっぶなー。だまねー。で、どこに、あ、この人。
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave. Go ahead. No more. You're frightening me.
脅迫に弱いっぽい。これはダメ。
Don't try to manip.
脅迫と冗談が好きみたい。あ、ちゃ。あ、もう。聞いた？
I'm not talking to you about anything.
おお。何も語ってくれなかった。あれは、塀の外の連中には教えない主義らしい。それはつまり囚人にしか話をしないということだろう。どうやら彼から事情を聞き出すには逮捕されて地下牢へ投獄されるほかないらしい。マジで
Help! Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
牢屋へ行く。
Hope you rot, criminal scum.
犯罪を犯して地下牢へと投獄された。今度こそジョランダーは盗んだ金の行方について教えてくれるに違いない。所持品はすべて衛兵たちに没収されました。刑期が終わった時点で返却されます。ベッドを利用して刑期の時間を進めることができます。
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs. I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. And once the Count makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch.
お互い全然違うこと言ってんぞ。
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there living in my house.
どっちを信用する？
Crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knock them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Well, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it? I'll tell you. I want our Nora dead. That's right, I said dead. She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold.
全部やる？
All I need is proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours.
女に味方すれば半分。男に味方すれば全部。むむむむむむむ。
You want the gold? You bring me our Nora's amulet after she's dead.
全部やるってことは嘘はついてないと思うんだわ。
Finally, a chance for revenge.
ベッドどこ？暗くて見えねえ。これか？お姉ちゃん殺す？ミリもその方が美味しい。
Good evening. Greetings, Imperial brother.
ねん。どこ？どこにいる？いたいたいたいた。アルーノラを殺害した。彼女の遺体からアミュレットを奪い、ジョランダーのところへ持ち帰ろう。松明どこ？松明。あ、ここじゃない。あれ？あった。なぜか外れてた。いやー、いいことをした後は気持ちいいなー。で、別に金に目がくらんだわけじゃないよ。うん。正義を果たしただけよ。なになになになに？びっくりしたわ。
Prisoners may not accept gifts. I haven't got all day.
あれ？入れないよ。
Yes? What a bother.
だまね。
Show me the proof. She fooled you, but good. This isn't her real amulet, but a clever fake.
だと？
The true amulet has a red stone. Clever girl. I taught her everything I knew. Too bad she's turned that knowledge against me. Come back when you have the real thing. I haven't got all day.
どういうこと？
Show me the proof.
は？
I haven't got all day.
どういうことっすか？
Don't get too close to the prisoners. やっぱり男の方が本当のことを言ってたっぽいよね、なんか。家どれだっけ？これだ。どこにあるんだ？なんでトウモロコシを金庫に入れてますか？持ってそうにねえな。これだ！あったあったあったあった。間違えた。 Duty. What? Show me the proof. 2 amulets? One of them must be a fake. Clever girl. Taught her everything I know. Good thing you saw through her ruse. So she's dead, eh? Ha ha! Finally, someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine.
ブルーマの外壁の外に埋めてやる。北門のすぐ近く。
Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
北門のすぐ近く。てか、衛兵の目の前で大きな声であんなこと言いやがったな。
It's you. Hi.
外壁の外、北門のすぐ近く。
Hello.
これか？オッケー。大したもんねえ気がするんだが。 埋めたっていうのこれ。まだレベル上がってないよね。てかむしろ、逮捕されたことで、下がったよね、能力が。刀剣が。で、ここブルーマの住人ブレイドン・リリアンの正体が吸血鬼だったと判明した。ブレイドンは町に現れたレイニル・ドラーラスという吸血鬼ハンターに倒されたのだ。しかしながらこの事件の経緯はまだひどく大雑把にしか分かっていない。ブレイドンが殺された現場である彼の自宅へ赴き調査してみるとしよう。
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Raynal Draelus, will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you. We'll see. Ugh. Is that really? Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. Well done. Please. Oh, not funny. Not even a little bit. Not really now. You're such a charmer. You can't. I wish I could say that. That's not bad. The culprit in this crime is. I'd tell you more.
まだダメ。
We'll see. What a ghetto. No. You're wasting your breath. All right, I get it. The culprit. I'd tell you more.
まだダメ。
We'll see. Really? Please. You're... Ugh. That's foul. Ugh. Please. You're wasting your breath. You should be a You're west... Really? No. You do me too much.
むしろ下がっちって。
You're west... Not fun. Really? No. You do me too much honor.
難しいなこれ。
Oh, goodness. I wish I could say that. Please. Oh, please. You should... Remarkable.
なかなかうまく上げれねえな。
You're a revolt. Really? No. Oh, please.
むしろ下がる。
You can't scare me. Not funny. I wish... Please. I'm embarrassed, but thank you. That's just... Please. I'm embarrassed. You... Really? Interesting. You can't... You're a... Well, what a wonderful...
70代いった。
That works for me. I suppose there's no
Okay.
harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Raynal Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynal arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So, you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question anyone in...
殺人現場でブルーマ市の警備当局の捜査係であるカリウス・ルネリアスという人物と話をした。彼によるとレイニルという男はブレイドン宅にこっそりと侵入し、正午頃に眠っている吸血鬼を殺したのだという。ブレイドンの妻は日中働きに出ているため家にはいなかった。また家からは身元不明の物乞いの死体が埋められているのも見つかった。ここは一つブレイドンの妻にさらに調査を進めてみるべきか尋ねてみるとしよう。ブレイドンの妻ってこの人？違うな。あれでもこの人カーソルは指してるな。
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help.My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead.Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainil Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainil, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius,who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainil convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day.Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainil character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
無実を訴えた。彼女によればブレイドンは単に夜間の仕事をしていて昼間寝ていただけだということだ。身元不明の死体を埋めたのも第三者であると彼女は考えている。どうやら彼女はレイニルという人物を疑っているようだ。彼女は以前どこかでレイニルを見た覚えがあるという。となればレイニルを探してみるべきだろう。そのためにまずは町の商人や宿主たちから情報を集めてみよう。了解、行ってきまーす。昼間は話なんか聞けねえわな。昼間じゃねえ、夜。まあ、とりあえず店行ってみる？ 店。店どこだよ、ここ。おう、びっくりした。
It's from a friend.
あ、盗賊ギルドを探せ。あ、盗賊ギルドはやった方がいいな。
Hello! What can I do for you today? Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though.
これは聞いたことある。
The Countess is Heartland Nibanian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find. I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. You're looking for one? All right. I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially... Anyone looking for work should consider... Good journey to you.
あ、そうだ。ついでに
What can I do for you?
いらないものを売っていこ
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
う。この辺ちょっとどっか置いてくるか。重いだけだよね。
That's more than a good price. You drive a good
二
price
輪ル
for
ー
a
トを置
good
いとく。
customer.
これ確かね、必要なクエストがあったんですよ。で、
A good price.
探すのめちゃくちゃ苦労した記憶があったの
That
で、
seems
見
fair.
つけ
You've
次第
made a good bit of...
もう取っといて、ずっと持っとこうと。
Thanks for your good journey to you.
くらい。なんか引っかかって。
I take it you want something.
で、
Well,
他
what is、it?
店、どこ？これ店？売り屋。家だな。これ店だね。なんか看板出てるから。
Filtrid, you need our...
武具店。
Let me take a look at what...
修理6ゴールド安い。
Can I interest you in some of my wares? That's more...
ゼロかよ、これ。なんでこれもゼロだった。あ、ただでくれてやるわ。持ってても無駄で。会場用ピックどっかで売ってねえかな。ちょっと欲しいな。数がも
Thank you.
う。いいの売っ
Have
て
a
ない？
look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
いらねえや。さっき売ったのがちゃんとこうやって店に並んでるんですよね。で、
Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack.
門の近くのオラブタップって宿屋に泊まってる。ほうほうほうほうほうほう。
Farewell.
さっきの宿屋かな？どこだっけ？これじゃねえな。門の近くの宿屋、オラブタップ。おお。
What can I do? I know I may be out of line by... I usually don't give out that kind...
と、また交渉してみるか。何が。あ、自慢はダメ。賞賛もダメ。冗談と脅迫か。
Don't be silly. Whatever you. Good one. You're a big fat. Was that no more?
どんどん下がっていくな。
You're frightening me. Sure, I accept. I'm not. Blah blah blah. What? Good. Whatever you want. I. You're a big fat liar. I. Yes, yes, whatever you say. Yeah, I
難しいなこれ。
Blah, not bad. Whatever. I'm not buying that one.
50代いったけどまだダメかな。あれなんか終われ、あ、まだもうスタートしてたのね。しちゃってたのね。
Yeah, don't be. That works for me. I usually don't give out that
あ、
kind
ま
of.
だダメ。70代いかなきゃダメ。
Yes.
なかなか難しいんだよな俺。
That's a bit excessive. No more. You're a big fat
下げちゃっ
liar.
た。
That's a bit no more. You're frightening me. Not bad.
ユーリさ
You're
ん、
full
難
of it.
しいゲームですね。
なんですよ。
You sure? No more. That's a bit excessive, don't you think? I doubt you really mean that.
はっ
Blah. I accept.
下げちゃ
I
った。
have no choice. Blah blah blah. Whatever you want. Was that? That's pretty
ふ
good.
ふー、あげれねえ
No
よ。
more. You're fright. I doubt you really mean that. You're not bad. Not
脅
bad
迫
at
が
all.
大好き、冗談が好きかな。じゃあ、脅迫は絶対これ言っといて
That's、a bit excessive, don't you? You're sure. That's cute.
なかなかあげれねえな、これ。
You're path. No more. Don't be silly. Not bad. Whatever you. Don't be. You're full of.
オッケー、
All right, I
70代
get
来
it.
たが、どうだ。
Raynell's staying
Oh.
in the last room down the hall upstairs.
2階一番奥。
I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a
ただね、めっ
vampire either.
ちゃくちゃ面白いんですよ、これ。昔、フォールアウト4を配信したの覚えてます？あれと同じメーカーなんですよ。階段どこ？あったあったあったあったあった。2階、2階、ここ2階？で。レイニルの部屋に足を踏み入れた。何か怪しいものがないか慎重に調べてみよう。お？レイニルの宿泊している部屋の一室で小さな日記を発見した。それによるとレイニルは以前仲間の冒険者たちと組んでとあるアイレイドの遺跡から秘宝を発見していたようだ。そのグループは手に入れた秘宝について詳しいことが解明されるまでは、とある洞窟の奥に埋めておくことにした。そして秘宝を手に入れた宝箱の鍵を分けて所持することになった。レイニルの仲間だった冒険者はブレンドンともう一人、ゲレボーンという人物だった。レイニルの容疑の裏付けを取るためにも、ゲレボーンという人物からさらに情報を聞き出さなければならない。オラブが助けてくれるだろう。オラブって誰だよ。こいつか。
What can I do for you today? Galaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynell told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynell and his so-called accomplishment.
ベセスダソフトワークだったかなっていうメーカーでね。 もうすぐ、本当にもうすぐ XBOX でね、そのメーカーの作品が発売されるんですよ。それもまた楽しみでね。スターフィールドだっけ？ちょ、溜まって。
Hello. Do you have any more questions? I'm afraid I know little more. Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynil.
ユーリさん、そうなんですか。
そうなんです。
それは楽しみですね。
Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynil.
だっけ？
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and... They say that when you murder someone... I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Oh, so...
こっちと話すべきだったのかな。
revelations in your investigation? How do you know about that? Oh, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gelliborn was killed by Raynil not too long ago. Gelliborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gelliborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynil have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynil from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Hmm? じゃあ、します。
Anything else I can help with? You just let me know.
なんか、大阪とか箕面とか聞こえたけど。
And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much. Just look for me if you need anything else.
ん？何を？1時間後に彼と宿屋オラブタップで落ち合うことになっている。1時間待てばいいのね。
ユーリさん、多分行ってない。
Just before I arrived here,
ここ
I
に
received
着
a
く
report
直
from
前
one of our
に、
scouts watching the roads.
うん。
Raynil was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gelliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave.
ボリアルストーン洞窟。
You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma as Raynil doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him.
行こうか。面白いことになってきた。何をしても構わない許可が得られたぞ。こっから行けば近い。ただ、直線距離ではわかんねえんだよな、これ。通れないとこもあるからね、怖えな、これ。 無事降りれた。あ、いた。何？あ、びっくりした。ここは何？また関係ないとこ。入れるっぽいな。まあ、とりあえず目的の方行こう。うん、発見、あれ？あ、これか。うん。邪魔しまーす。松明あと何本持ってたっけ？少ないなら。
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olaf's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Ruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
やんのがこさん、後悔するぞ。
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom. Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
バカなこと。弱っ。弱っ。ボリアルストーン洞窟に行ってレイニルを見つけた。彼は投稿を拒み襲いかかってきた。そこで身を守るためにレイニルを倒した。あとはゲレボーンの日記に記されていた秘宝を宝箱から取り出すだけだ。宝箱。
ユーリさん、無慈悲ですね。わら。
水に浸かった宝箱を3つの鍵を用いて開け、秘宝を手に入れた。秘宝はアミュレットだった。見たところ何の変哲もないごく地味なアミュレットのようで、これがどんな力を持っているのか見当がつかない。とりあえずこれはアルライン・リリアンのもとへ持ち帰りどうするべきか尋ねてみよう。向こうが投稿しないのが悪いんすよ。
How are you today?
お邪魔しまーす。さあ。
What news do you bring?
このおばあちゃん、顔はシワシワなのに首は綺麗なんだよね。
Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true
ユー
identity
リさ
of the
ん、特
item.
殊メイクかな？
All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would
な
be
るほど。
restored to its true state. No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
手に入れてきたぜ。
Thank you. I will now speak the word, brother. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
しなやかさの
Justice has been done.
装備品ないな。あった。速度5ポイント、自己永久効果。どここれもう売っちゃっていいのかな。元気でねー。とりあえず店行こう。いらないアイテムが増えた。
Always a pleasure.
A pleasure to... Need a bite to eat? Maybe something...
ここでは買い取ってくれんか、あれは。ここ、道具やない。暗いな、この店。いつ来ても真っ暗。宿屋と、武器屋しか、武具屋しか、見当たらないんだが、宝具屋ないっぽい。デート行くか。ちょうど早いな。ほんとありがたいわ。何回も言うけど。
What kind of... Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. A good price, that's fair.
詳細スキルが上がった。
A good price for a good price. That's more.
これ何いや、売っちまおう。これもいいや。いや、不可視は置いといた方がいいか。これも結構重たいんだよな、これ。なんかこの1巻2巻2冊持ってるし。1冊。で、これ、どっかに置いてこようか。そうだ、会場用ピック売ってない？ここはそういう店ではない？なさそうか。もう持ってるもの全部売った。いらないもの。ぽいな。 ここのあの宝箱にいるとこ多分誰にも取られたりしないでしょう。武器庫の宝箱に。売るのはさすがに怖いよね。イベントのキーアイテムだったものだから。うん、だいぶ軽くなった。俺こんなにたくさん持ってなくてもいいや。俺ちょっと。解毒持っといた方がいい？回復もいくつか持っておいて。あ、でももう数そんなに。いっか。で、盗賊ギルドのクエスト発生したよね。盗賊ギルド、便利なんだよ。盗品が売れるようになるからね、確か。謎のダークエルフから奇妙なメモを受け取った。大いなる富と景気の軽減をもたらすといった内容だ。調べてみる価値はありそうだ。真夜中まで待ってダレロスの庭へ行くことにしよう。ダレロスの庭？ダレロスとは、ダレロス？いや、向こう側行けないんだけど。ん？ここから行ける？
What's the news from the other parts of town?
How do you do?
You heard any word about the other provinces? I understand.
あ、ここ？夜中？今時間、あ、朝だよ。7、8、9、10、11、12、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、これで深夜0時。見たことある、覚えてる、こういう顔だった。
Do I know you? Ah, yes. Another scoundrel who served time in an imperial jail. The Grey Fox is offering you a chance to join the Thieves Guild. Everyone is here. Let's begin. Each of you is seeking membership in the Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild is not a myth.We are followers of the Grey Fox, and I am his doyen. Merely by finding me, you have passed the first test. It's unusual for us to have 3 potential recruits at the same time. Rather than the normal test of skill, I'm going to make this a contest.
That's not fair.
Methridel, you know the rules. However, for Amu's sake and the newcomer, let me state them clearly.Whoever brings me the diary of Amantius Electus without killing him will be invited into the guild.
殺さずに持ち帰る。
I'll have it before sunrise.
Somewhere in the Imperial City, the beggars will help you locate it for a price. I can sell you lockpicks if you need them. One more
はい、
thing.
じゃあピック売ってくれる？
You cannot kill each other during this trial. You may be thieves, but we're not murderers.
盗賊ギルドの一員アーマンド・クリストフと話した。彼は私にギルドに入会する機会を与えてくれたが、他の入会希望者であるメスレデルとアミューゼイの2人の盗賊とその座を争わなければならない。アマンティアスの日記を一番最初に盗み出した者にギルドの入会が認められる。日記はテートのどこかにある。 アマンティアスの居場所は物乞いに尋ねればわかるだろうとのことだった。1本5ゴールド。1本ずつ。1本ずつ購入なのね、これ。これ、これ、なかなかめんどくさいな。違う。いや、もっと、まとめてごそっと売ってくれませんかね。まあ、とりあえず、これでいいや。物乞いどこ、あ、ここにいた。近い。
I've heard of him. What's it worth to you? You are most generous. He lives in the temple district on the far east side. He's an early riser.
日の出あたりにはもう
ゆうりさん、では、そろそろお風呂なので、おいとまします。お疲れ様でした。
はい、ゆりさんありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。また来てくださいね。
うりさん、ゆうりさん、お疲れ様でした。
あの姉ちゃんももう情報仕入れたんだな。同じ方向向かってる。あれ？あ、ここか。上かな？まさかこれじゃないよね。あ、これっぽいな。違うか。ということは2階かな？あれ？強奪してないとは一言も言ってない。どこ行った？あ、もう出ちゃった？なんだよ、ぶん殴ってやろうと思ったのに。あんの野郎。こっちじゃねえ。こっちから行ける？あいつどこ行ったよ。ん？あれ？違う人のとこ来た。この緑のやつは。違うのか。そう、これもう先越された？いなくなってる。そう、もう終わりか。 赤いのは何を指してんだ？これもあれか。違うのか。くそ。じゃあ、また、ちょっと。再挑戦するか。あれ、あの姉ちゃんまだ来てない？どこにいるんだよ。いやいやいや、クエスト終わらないんですが、これじゃないね。あ、終わった終わった終わった。今渡したのね。いつどこですれ違った？
Methridel has delivered the diary to me. She has earned her place in the guild. You did not do so well. Since we rarely get 3 potential recruits at the same time, I'll give you one more shot. Amuse is a bungler and won't get this offer. The first one to bring back Rossi's sword will become a member. But this is the last chance. The loser gets nothing. Do you accept? Good. Remember, you may not kill... Shadow hide you, pickpocket.
Please be... I've heard of... I shall sing of your charity.
商業地区の東端ファイト部具店 OK。うん。東端。はい。と、武具店。ん？どこだ？まずファイト武具店がわかんねえ。これはもう、外だよね。東端。お？東端。あ、剣のマーク、ここか？ここだ。ねん。ねん。ねん。ねん。ねん。難しいな、相変わらず。オッケー。で、何を盗むんだっけ？ロッサンの剣。違うな。 地下でもなさそうね、この反応は。2階？何？あ、びっくりした。こいつは殺していい？
By the nine divines, can a woman get...
めっちゃ人に見つかってんだけど、これ大丈夫かね。逃げる。あの人が何とかしてくれるはず。っていうか、装備しとこう、装備。はん！
It's all over, Lord. Then you dare oppose the might of the Imperial League?
えらい。
You'll never take me down. To arms! To arms!
えらい。
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
痛い。あれ、盾装備してねえな。まあ、攻撃受けてるおかげで重装スキルが上がったわ。こっからか？あ？合ってるよね？で持ってきたぜー。変に追われてっけど。あれいねえ。あ、そうか、もう時間。どうしよう。どっかに身を潜めて。時間進めるか。敵が近くにいる。 あ、もう10時じゃん。とりあえずこのクエストは終わらせよう。どこまで追ってくんの？別の敵がいる？あ、オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。水上で待機するってのもなんかすごいよね。ずっと浮いたままだろ？ふやけるよ。あれいねえじゃん。あれ3、あろ？あー、そっか、ファストトラベルしたからか。それで時間進んじゃったか。OK。
Are you confused? It took 2 tries, but you finally made it. You have earned the right to join the
よかったよかった。
You now owe your loyalty to our guild master, the Grey Fox. He has 3 rules you must
もなんか
follow.
懐かしいな。
First, never steal from another member of the guild. Second, never kill anyone on the job. This is not the Dark Brotherhood. Animals and monsters
動物や怪物なら殺してもいい。
Third,
うんうん。
don't steal from the poor. The peasants and beggars are under the personal protection of the Grey Fox, particularly here on the waterfront. He's been around forever. It must be 300 years or more since he took charge. I'm not sure he's even human. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? One that closed the Oblivion gate and saved the city. What do you want to know? Breaking any of the 3 rules
除名？
means expulsion from the Thieves Guild. If you commit murder, you must pay the blood price
厳
to
しいな。
rejoin the guild. Blood price is for each person slain. You can pay any of the guild doyen. You need more experience before I can use you on a commission job. Ongar tells me that you haven't turned in much loot yet. When you've contributed enough to the guild coffers by selling stolen items to Ongar, I might have something for you. Come back then. You can pay your fines to the guards, serve your time, or pay me half, and I'll fix them all.
半額で済むのありがたい。
Consider it done. I will get rid of all your criminal warrants. Shadow hide you.
よし、まあ、ここでいいや。もっとこまめにセーブしておくべきだね。オートセーブがあるとはいえ。よし、では今回はここで終了させていただきます。
最後まで見てくれておおきに。また次回もお頼申します。
リさんお疲れ様でした。ゆうりさんその他の皆様もお疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。それでは皆さん、ごきげんよう。では、噛んだのはバレてないはずだ。